That's a pretty reckless horse, I would say. Hi there, this is TTH, as usual, and this is episode, I don't know. This is a certain episode, I'm not sure. Well, yes, I'm pretty sure you guys don't really care, but whatever. So, this is TTH, as I just said, and obviously, as you can see, there's a horse, which means we are in 1.6.2. I guess you probably guessed it by seeing the pre-intro video clip, but whatever. By the way, this horse is the same as the one you saw in the pre-intro video clip. I took this one. I still don't have a name tag, but I was going to name him... well, I don't even know. I was going to name him. I'm not even sure if the name would have been the right one, but you guys will see another time, maybe, if I don't forget about this one. What am I saying again? I don't even... whatever. So, I did a lot of stuff. Well, a lot. I did stuff mostly in the Ravine, down there. You will see that pretty soon. And, yeah. So, you know, there's something, such as that, which is this. Yes, I knew about the hole. That's why I went this way, you know, guys. Okay. So I did. I changed the thing with the sheep farm. So now there's a proper entrance and also a proper access to the maintenance room. Well, there was here too, but oh, it's nice to have two entrances, I guess. Nothing changed here though. Other than that, there's nothing really to see here. Well, except maybe this setup, the way I've set up that door. Because of the way the wires work, I couldn't really... Can you see this? I didn't really have the space to put the wire here or behind, so I had to use a trick which involved using pistons and block update detection. So I'll try to show that. I cannot promise this will be relevant because it's a bit tricky, but yeah. So well, yeah, when I press the button, this extends this sand block through this. There are actually two sand blocks, and the piston is right here. And when I press the button, it will extend the piston, and which will allow this signal to get to this block and turn off this torch. And due to the piston quirk, this torch, if it's being turned off, will update this piston here as well. And this will also update the piston right next to it, which will allow the door to open. And what else? Yeah, underneath it's not exactly the same. Yeah, that's the same principle, except it's going downward and there's only... Well, yeah, I won't even bother explaining because it is only going to make you guys a bit more confused. So yeah. So I decided, yeah, as you can see, I've completely removed the walls, and I will probably do the same with the ground, with the floor, because it's kind of not nice looking, you know, not nice looking, just like the walls. So I thought I should do something a bit less messy, maybe. So yeah. So this is the iron farm. I've also finished it. I did everything properly. There's a sorting system in that thing, so this means one side gets all the iron while the other side gets all the flowers. I purposely put a limited amount of chests because well, you know, you gotta take into account the time you expect to stay in this world. So I'm pretty sure this is way much more than I will ever need, because you know these things doesn't feel so fast. So unless I stay here for a billion hours or something, I don't think I will ever completely fill this place. So yeah. Oh, by the way, there's access to the maintenance here, so I will show you how I made the sorting system. So this, you can see there's some lava dripping. This is where the golems will fall and get killed, and this is where the items will be taken. So what's happening is that those two hoppers here will exchange their items, and there's only 2 items they can get, which are iron ingots and flowers, so roses. And the reason why I've put those 2 item exchanges is because of those 2 hoppers here, which are used to separate the flowers from the iron ingots. And the setup is a little bit more complicated than you would think. So let's say if we get more iron ingots in this thing, this will make the signal reach the second block here, which then will unlock the which will lock the actually I don't even know, but the point is it's working, so I'm fine with that. But the thing is, there are 2 signals, so this one for this block here, which will activate the thing here, and another signal for this torch here. So this torch will go up, we will see that later. Actually, let's see that right now. It will go up here, and this will activate this line, and under this minecart with chest there's a powered rail which will send the minecart down, and when this minecart will reach this button, it will toggle this T flip-flop, which then will allow this torch to be turned on. And if this torch is turned on, I don't know. I don't even know. As I said, I'm bad at explaining stuff, but the point is this thing is working, and I'm fine with that. And I came up with it by myself, for once. Yeah. I guess you guys will have to do with this very bad explanation, because I'm very bad at that kind of stuff, as I said, as I will always say, and as that will never change, I guess. Oh well, but yeah. And this thing too, this is where this is my smelting room. If I put an item here, it will be smelted and brought into this chest here. As you can see, I've put a lot of stuff to contribution. Let's take those first. The idea being is that I just want to sort those things like that. You see? It's not very practical since my inventory is full, but you know, it works. Not as effective as the middle click in Feed the Beast, but you know, still better than nothing, I would say. And there we go, we've sorted that thing, even though that's completely useless since we are not going to use this place as a storage area. Just said that with a very strong accent. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. And that's about it. Yeah, guys, see you next time. See you next time. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sorry, I actually don't have anything else to do today. Because, yeah. Well, I can show you guys what I have on the other side. There's a ravine, as you can see. I've lit it up completely, so I can use this thing for other purposes. And yeah, the plans to will be to make a mob system up there. I've actually made a creative world where a copy of this world, except in creative, in which I try stuff up. Because if I didn't do that, I would have hesitated too much in taking off the ugly wall and build that stuff instead. So, but I did that I did that thing first in my creative world, but I did everything legit in my survival world. So, yeah, that's in case you were wondering. No, I'm not cheating. At least not the way you would think I would be cheating. You know, sand generators are fine, I guess. What I mean, if you see what I mean. Oh well. But, yeah. So, let me check something. Yeah, so we've got 10 minutes in. Well, actually 11 or 11. Well, let me explain. Let me use the 5 remaining minutes to explain what I'm planning to do with this place. And I said planning because I don't think I'll ever do it, but you never know. So, I'll probably grab a lot of clay and turn it into black stained hardened clay and cover the ceiling with it, and I'll replace this with cobblestone slabs, which would allow this place to stay dark, because I'm planning to make some sort of the theme would be some sort of nighttime, let's say nighttime street or something. Well, actually, let me show you the creative world. And here we are again in the creative world this time. So, as I said, I'm planning to do some sort of, this kind of look like a nighttime street, with the sky being dark. We could use some glowstone as stars, or maybe redstone lamps or something. As I said, everything is the same here, except maybe actually everything is the same, but I just recreated everything by hand. Don't have any leather yet, so I'll do those things later, but because I really am terrible at planification, so yeah. By the way, this is, as I said, I was going to make some sort of mob trap, and this is what I'm planning to make it look like. So first let me get out of this thing and cover that, and this thing with several levels of this thing, but the idea is just to have that basic kind of mob trap. The idea being is that this one allows spider to spawn, so I can get some string. I don't think that's gonna be effective, but the idea is just to have a minimal setup, something which can work, not being I don't expect it to be effective, although it could be kind of counterproductive to build such a big thing and not have a decent drop rate from it. But style versus function, I guess. So this time we'll go for the style, if that doesn't look too ugly. I don't know. But yeah, so, well, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Short episode, as usual. Don't expect so much stuff from me, I tend not to be very inspired nowadays. And yeah. Now, by the way, 3 days ago, the 14th of July, well, that was the French national holiday, so just saying, because, you know, I'm French, and maybe you care about that, but I don't know. So yeah, but guys, that's about it for today, as I said again, and I will say again, and yeah. So, goodbye.